All right, Ralph here, Boricua Sense. This episode is brought to you in part by the good folks at Torombolo. And tonight, we are going to talk about six, uh, I should say, six spring and summer freshies part two. I thoroughly enjoyed when I made the first video of the freshies, and I want to talk about six more. And who knows, maybe I'll do a third one. But if this interests you, stay tuned. All right, first and foremost, I'd like to ask you guys to like, subscribe, comment, share, repost, redo, all the good things you have to make these videos great. Now, we are going to start. I'm going to start with one here. This one in particular, I've been looking at it, and every time I open, the rack and blah, blah, blah. And this, well, I'm just going to start. This is Afnan Supremacy in Heaven. The reason why I want to bring this one up, it's simple. Right now, all the influencers are hyping the absolute crap out of, Rayhan Aquatica. They are hyping it like it is the best thing in the known universe. I mean, my goodness. Well, I'm happy to say that if you have this, if you have the other one that I have is Palatafa, I cannot remember the name of it. When I remember, I'm going to write it down here because it's one of those crazy names. Those two are also inspired by Creed Silver Mountain Water or whatever. This one and the Latafa smell almost identical. I got a decant of the Rayhan Aquatica and it smells the same. And maybe the longevity is a little bit more, but let's be honest. Are you going to wear a summer freshie and want or expect it to last you the entire day? Ladies and gentlemen, I hate to say it, but it's not going to happen because, a freshie is not meant for that. And besides, if you're like me and you get to a certain point where you are sweating your off, you are going to want to take a shower no matter how much perfume you got on. Just saying. And I'm sure the Rayhan is good. I mean, it smells the same as these. I haven't really given it a good test because, when I got it, the decant has been in the winter, so I'm not going to wear this in the winter. But am I going to buy it? No. If I see it at a rack store, which I know I won't, but if I sometime were to ever see it and it was cheap and I'll grab it, sure, why not? But I'm not going to make it a point to order it now. I'm not going to pay $40 for that when I got three that get the job done. So let's just remind our honkers, even though I did a spray of this one recently. And this one smells, this one smells beautiful. This smells awesome as hell. Oh yeah. Well, I guess what I'm trying to say is if you have this, or if you have the Latafa one, don't blow your money on this new one just because all the influencers are hyping it up to be like, all the others that I have bought listening to these guys, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, I just blew my money because I already have this, that. It smells the same, if not better. But it's another story for another day. Afnan Supremacy in Heaven. All right, the next one we're going to talk about, this has been one of my favorites for as long as I remember. This is my third bottle of this. If you have this, you know it, you love it. The famous Moscow Mule. This is so awesome. This has gone with me to Florida. I took it to Puerto Rico last trip. And let me tell you, this thing, it's gonna sound crazy, but it's almost like the hotter you get, the better this thing acts. It's just such an unbelievably beautiful scent. I'm not even gonna go over the notes because I've spoken about this one so many times in so many videos, but this one is always my go-to as far as summer blue scents. This is just so killer. Imagine, and anybody that is gonna sit there in this Nautica Voyage. Anybody who's gonna sit in that that cologne, all that perfume or whatever, it's a complete. Why do I say this? Because it's a classic. Everybody knows that DNA, that blue, fresh, DNA. Everybody knows it. And do I got bottles of it? Absolutely. Do I recommend it? Absolutely. But this is basically that, but on steroids. This is brighter, more zingier, more citrusy, more. It's more of everything. So I would encourage you to go to the Aroma Concepts website, get you a bottle of this, and you're gonna thank me later. I put a code. I'm gonna write a code here for you guys to use it to get a discount. And when you get it, you're gonna thank me. Oscar Mule. This next one, for the longest time, it was out of stock. I don't know if it's back in stock. When they brought it back, I ordered me a backup. I still have it. I haven't opened it yet, but this is killer. This is beautiful. This is also from Parish Corners, from the Ministry of Gourmand, I believe. It's Ministry? Yeah, Ministry of Gourmand. This is the one, the only Coconut Lagoon. This thing has been. So many people say that this is supposed to be crap. I can't remember. Is it maybe Creed Silver Mountain Water? I don't know. They've compared this thing to so many other scents that's crazy. But let me tell you, this. And again, I'm not gonna bother with notes and stuff like that because that crap gets boring. But I'm here to say, oh man, this is so freaking awesome. You know, when you ask people, what's the ultimate coconut scent for the summer, everybody's gonna start hee-hawing saying, oh, that is the, what is it, Jean Paul Gaultier, blah, 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 whatever the hell it's called. Shoot. Le Beau de Parfum, Le Beau this, Le Beau that, whatever. This is so much better. Screw all that. This is so much better. This right here, God dang, this is awesome. Take the coconut, make it just a hair sweeter, but not synthetic. Okay, because to me, I know coconut because I'm Puerto Rican. I'm sorry. Everybody can say, "Oh no, that's not man, whatever." You know shit. I'm telling you this right here. It's a natural smelling coconut, and it also has like a sunscreen vibe, but without all that heavy thickness. Add some Sprite to it, some of the fizzy Sprite, lemony scent, and here you go. This thing is absolutely killer. Now, I'm not gonna bullshit you. The longevity is not the greatest. You're gonna get maybe 5-6 hours on skin, depending if you're like me and you go outside and you start sweating like a, then yeah, it's gonna last. It's not gonna be as long. But man, I'm telling you, this thing it smells so beautiful, so beautiful. It's killer. Also, get it from the Parish Corners website. Hopefully, it's in stock. If it's not, sorry, but many videos ago, if you guys were paying attention, I said, need to get it. Same for Moscow Mule. And if it's out of stock because everybody bought it, I hate it for you. But I'm telling you, if it is, get it. Coconut Lagoon. It's freaking awesome. All right, with all the influencers hee-hawing the newest stuff as being the greatest and the best and all that. Well, let's talk about the Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton is the most cloned house in the history of clones. I mean, we can agree on that. It used to be Paco Rabanne, Creed, and then of course Louis Vuitton. And frankly, I think that Hawas Versace, it kind of got late in the game when they put Cobra out. Why? Because there were 17,000 clones of Imagination. Some are crappy, some are good. I have several. Luckily, none are crappy. They're all good. But this one in particular has been around, and this one, to my honker, it's freaking nuclear. This is Haramain Amber Oud Aqua Dubai. I'm sure you've seen this one. I'm sure you've heard about it. And for the love of God, if you have this, don't spend your money on Cobra. Here's why. What I've heard, and I smell the decant. It smells identical, except for Cobra. They made it so it's gonna last you on your skin forever. So it's a little thicker. It can be a little cloying, a little heavy. I know for a fact that I'm not gonna order it. And if I saw it once at a store and I did not even buy it because I have these, and I'm glad because one day I just went. I'm like, you know what, screw, I'm gonna test this on the winter. It wasn't a work day. It was Saturday or Sunday. I can't remember, but it was cold. I ran errands. I did my whole thing. I wore this, and this lasted the entire day. This is awesome. And again, I'm not gonna go over notes and BS like that because if you don't know the DNA of imagination, there's something wrong with you. Yeah, did I say this is also a pressurized atomizer? I guess I didn't say that. But yeah, this is awesome. And again, do you want a fresh scent made for the summer to last you 12 hours? At some point, you're not going to want to take a shower. If you don't take a shower in 12 days in the heat of the summer, hey, you got bigger problems. And no perfume is going to fix that because you're going to smell like ass and perfume. That's why I'm avid of telling people, why are you wearing cologne in the gym? You're going to smell like ass and perfume. That's just me. But yeah. And if you don't have any of these clones, if you don't have the imagination and you want to try it out, then yeah, get Cobra, absolutely, because it smells to me just like this. But if you want something nuclear, get Cobra. Okay, if you want something that's going to last you the entire day, go with this. You decide. But yeah, Cobra will be a good one if you don't have any of the clones, or if you're not familiar with the DNA. Yeah, if you already have this, or what is it, Art of Arabia one? I have that. There's a couple by Paris Corners that I have, and there's another one, the Kairos Blue Spice by Hatlech. Another excellent one. But out of all those, this is the one that lasts the longest. So, Aqua Dubai. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and start with more. Let's bring us some more off, shall we? This is Odyssey Aqua. There's another one that it's very nice. I've been wanting this one for a while, and I got it not too long ago. God, this is so good. This is so good. It may not be the longest lasting, but again, it's like, this is fresh, this is clean, this is aquatic. This is going to remind you of, and I'm just going to base it on this. I'm not going to bother looking it up. That sometimes it gets boring, but if you guys want more details, then comment. I'll put more details. But this is going to remind you of that classic, YSL, the blue classic scents. This one's nice. This is killer. Man, I'm so ready to start rocking these now. Odyssey Aqua. All right, and the last of these, I bought this one. This is a blind buy. I want to try it because I'm not going to say names, but there's this influencer that I really don't care for, and she was bitching about it. And so I was like, you know what? Because she's bitching about it, I'm going to get it. And I'm glad I did, and I'm glad she's wrong, and I'm glad I'm not going to say names again, but she's an idiot. This is Odyssey Bahamas. This, not only does it smell absolutely le fantastique, but oh man, this, and what I said when I first got this, it remains true. This, it starts very blue, but that's only for a few seconds. Very blue, aquatic. But then it almost immediately transitions into this fruit, and it's just heavy fruit. Maybe passion fruit, but without the tart, What is the one that I think it was Rayhan that put it out? The Summer Hammer, Tropical Breeze, or I can't remember. If I remember when I put them, I'm gonna write it down. It gives me those vibes, and because I remember I got that one and that one by Rayhan pretty at the same time last year, and I was like, man, these are pretty similar, but they're both really good. So that's what I'm saying. I think I'm gonna have to do a third video of these series. But this is awesome, and this lasts forever. Because I wore this to work last year, and this thing lasted the entire shift and then some. Yeah, this is awesome. Tropical Collection, blah blah blah. Odyssey, Bahamas. Okay, now I'm gonna do an honorable mention, and this is not a summer fragrance. Okay, this one I picked up today, and here's the thing that's interesting about this one. I had I don't know 30 minutes to kill before I finished my shift, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna swing by Burlington. Why not? See what they got. Maybe they got. I'll score a summer scent because this today was warm, but if I'm not mistaken, next week it's gonna be cold again. Anyway, so I'm looking, and I saw this. Elixir Leather Elixir Eau de Parfum Intense. I've never seen this. There's a website back here. I try to pull it up, nothing would pull up. I try to Google it by name, nothing. Videos, nothing. Complete the. I can't say that it is the epitome of blind, but on the very back it's got notes. So the top notes are saffron, raspberry, and thyme. Middle notes: suede leather, jasmine, and sambac. I'm sorry, suede leather, jasmine, sambac. Base notes: amber, cedarwood, and musk. It says here made in the USA for Elixir Fragrances, Miami, Florida, blah, 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 blah. Something in London, England. I don't even know. And it says here,
a study in presence and precision. Elixir creates fragrances that embody modern power, controlled, deliberate, and enduring. Each composition is built with high concentration and uncommon materials, shaped to reveal depth rather than noise.
I'm telling you. And of course the price, $16.99. I'm like, why not? It's got just a little clear cardboard thing, and of course they stick the price in there, which kills it for me. The bottle, it's not a bad looking bottle. Now, one thing I didn't notice, and here's the other side. One thing I didn't notice is that it looks like it's pretty thick stuff. Now, let's see what we got. Is that analyzer? Yeah, again, if any of you have ever heard of this, let me know, because I couldn't find anything. Okay, I'm scared. Well, shit. Okay. That's not bad. Definitely picking up some of that raspberry and the saffron, but I don't know what thyme smells like. It's subtle. It's not a big blast with the suede leather. I'm assuming because I have some leather fragrances that I just cannot wear because it just hits your nose like a freaking laser beam, and it's kind of like, oh, and I'm not a big fan of something very leather. So I blind bought this on a chance, and it's nice. It's rich. It's not bad at all. It looks like it's pretty oily too. It doesn't look like it's some watered down BS. It looks like it's pretty I'm gonna have to revisit this one. Give it some time and see what it does. But yeah, I am pleasantly surprised. Obviously, it's not gonna be one that I'm gonna be wearing this summer by all means. However, um, next week when the weather's supposed to get cold again, bet your ass I'm gonna be rocking this one. Interesting. This company I've never heard of, never seen, and I hate the sticker they put on the side. Did I already say that? Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna work on that later. Yeah, not bad. Elixir leather, elixir. Parfum intense. Interesting. Oh, there it is. Go to Burlington. I found this. They had 3 bottles of this stuff, $16.99. Everything else that they had today was just garbage. That's why Burlington is not the best. But this is not bad. All right, folks. Hope you got something out of this. And if you have experience with any of these, please comment below. Tell me what your thoughts and what your experience is. And if you know anything about this, please, by all means, let me know. I've never heard of this, and yeah, that'd be cool. So, till the next time, later.